Yo, what's going on guys? My name is Omega. Welcome back to another Apex Legends video. So today I wanted to go over you guys the patch notes for the Old Ways event. I was very surprised to see that we actually have a decent amount of legend and weapon changes in this update. So I want to take the time just to go over everything with you guys, just so you know what's going to be happening once you jump into this event. So starting off with some weapon changes, the first big weapon that was changed is actually considerable nerf to the G7 Scout, man. I'll show you guys what exactly has been nerfed. It looks like the headshot and leg damage has been reduced a little bit, as well as the projectile speed being reduced slightly. So the G7 Scout seems like a much better weapon at close to medium range now. I feel like a lot of people were trying to use it at long range, but with this nerf, you know, they're really trying to make it more of an assault rifle and not a sniper. The L-Star also got some changes. It kind of got a buff and a nerf. The buff that it got is that the L-Star will reset its view kick pattern much more quickly to avoid horizontal recoil, feeling like it goes in an unpredictable direction while feathering the trigger. So basically, if you're trying to kind of like burst shot or single shot the L-Star, you'll be able to do that much more easily, so you don't have to be like right in someone's face to actually do damage. It also has a reduced time before overheating from 2.4 seconds to 2.2, which basically translates to 23 shots before you can actually overheat. The Kraber also got a pretty nice buff now, and I feel like a lot more people are going to be using the Kraber now. Increased the headshot damage multiplier from 2.05 to 3, so now no matter who it is, no matter what kind of Evo shields they have or what level helmet, the Kraber will always one-shot you if it's a headshot, no matter what. So I think that's a great change. I mean, the Kraber is hard enough to use as it is. It's a super rare weapon, so definitely glad that they're doing that now. Alright guys, but let's get into the bulk of this video and talk about the big changes to both Revenant and Lifeline. So starting with Revenant, man, I feel like Respawn kind of fucked up with Revenant in the beginning. He wasn't very viable compared to other legends, and he wasn't necessarily that much of a team player. But now with his buffed abilities, man, Revenant is probably going to be just as strong as everyone else. So the first big change was a change to his silence, which is his active ability. So now his silence actually lasts twice as long. Normally it would only last 10 seconds, but now it's going to last 20 seconds. It also disables Gibraltar's gun shield, which is nice because that's just extremely overpowered. The duration of area of effect from it is now 10 seconds instead of 5 seconds. And now he also has 2 silence charges, so he can basically chuck both of these kind of in the same area, which does benefit him because the silence is a little bit smaller. So if you can throw those both next to each other, that's going to do a lot. They also changed his death totem because before it was really pointless to use a Revenant death totem since you came back with 1 health and you could basically just get one shot by anything. So characters are now respawned with 50 health or whatever health they had when they activated it if it was lower instead of 1. So now you have at least 50 health when coming back from Revenant's ultimate, which is huge, man. I feel like a lot more people are going to be using his ultimate. There might be some more changes down the line because I do think his ultimate needs to have a wider range before it actually, you know, kicks you out of it, or you should be able to actually just stop using your ultimate whenever you want to. That's a change that's not yet here, but I do think it's going to be coming. They also removed low profile on Revenant, so Revenant does not take any extra damage now, so I think he's going to be probably one of the better legends, if not the best. Alright man, moving on to Lifeline. Lifeline actually got another passive, so Lifeline can now access secret compartment bins with more loot, and these are now known as the blue supply bins, which can only be opened by Lifeline. So Lifeline is probably going to be one of the most overpowered legends now, just because they can access all of this new loot. These blue bins are going to be randomly scattered around the map in just the same places that loot boxes normally are, and if you open them, they will contain some mixture of health items, weapon attachments, and knockdown shields. So that is going to be crazy. That's kind of like a whole new aspect of the game that we're going to have to learn and start to realize that Lifeline is now going to be one of the most overpowered legends in this game. But finally, let's talk about the Evo armor, because this got a pretty big buff in Apex Legends. It now requires much less damage when you want to evolve the Evo armor. So now the blue armor damage requirement has been reduced from 100 to 75, the purple armor damage requirement has been reduced from 300 to 150, and the red armor damage requirement has been reduced from 500 to 400. So getting blue and purple is much easier now, but red armor is still a little bit difficult. You're going to have to do a lot more damage after you get purple, but at least you can get to purple pretty easily. Because the problem with Evo shields before is that if you didn't find it in the beginning of the game and start stacking damage on it, it was pretty pointless to have towards the end of the game. So I really do like this. Now if you find an Evo shield in the middle of a game, it really won't take you that long to evolve it to the next level. Other than that, there's also just been some slight changes to King's Canyon. King's Canyon has an increase of loot now, so you're going to be able to find more guns, ammo, attachments, and loot has just been spread around more evenly throughout the map. I know that was a big concern for a lot of people, but it does look like that has been fixed. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of these patch notes. Is there anything that you disagree with or anything that you really agree with? Make sure that you let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Peace out.